unconvinced. Carrie whispers to him, "That's 'cause the top is up." I try to catch her eye in the rearview mirror. She is wearing giant tortoiseshell sunglasses. She is supposed to help me. Carrie is discovering her power, now that it's just the three of us, and I don't like the devilish tilt of her mouth in the rearview. Who is this spiteful sunglassed person? I've promised the kids a trip to the beach before we continue up to New York, part of a larger campaign of fun detours and ice cream for breakfast, with which I am trying to buy their complicity. I thought I might score points by showing them where I grew up, as if sole custody means that I owe them more explanation, more background, more proof of myself. I thought, we'll buy a box of taffy, we'll chase the waves. It's something I can give them so easily. But now, as we near Ocean Vista, I'm starting to feel squeamish. That sound, tires on asphalt, the slack, gum-chewing boy who pumped our last tank of gas, the white globes of dandelions in the tall grass. I can almost see myself, a wild, skinny kid, sepia-tinged, running alongside our car behind the guardrail through the untended highway scrub. We are traveling light, having failed to pack all kinds of necessary things: Carrie's mouth guard, my reading glasses, Daniel's favorite dinosaur. These things will be waiting for us at the 73rd Street house in a moving pod, but for now, we miss them acutely. We let them stand in for other things. In Austin, we kept a hen house and 2 cats. The cats are being schlepped up to New York by a pet transportation company, but the hens have been left to individual and varied fates. We named them for old Hollywood actresses: Betty Grable, Rita Hayworth, Jane Mansfield. I wonder which Sam has sold and which eaten. "Are we going to see your house?" Daniel asks. "No," I tell him. "They tore it down. It's a Wendy's now." "What about your school?" "Nope, that's gone too." This time I'm lying. I think of the stone turrets, the uniformed girls lining up on the lawn for fire drills, the shrill, doughy teachers. "What if Dad tears down my room now that I'm gone?" Daniel asks me. I know he doesn't really believe this will happen. He just wants me to confirm for the millionth time the fixed nature of the world. He's worried lately by the concept of solipsism, though he wouldn't know to call it that the whole world dissolves when he closes his eyes. Your father would never do that. Where would you sleep when you go back to visit? I drive. I drift. Suddenly, seamlessly, I am in the passenger seat and my mother is at the wheel. We are driving home from New York in the rain, at night. The highway is blank and slick. We've been to the Broadway production of Annie, and now it is late, and I am tired and thoughtful, and she has made me wear itchy tights, which I am plucking at with my thumb and forefinger. I have just asked her Daniel's question, or some variation, and she is feeding me the same line. "No," she says, "that house is gone. There was a fire." I can't tell what she is thinking about. Poker-faced, her eyes trained on the road, her thick auburn hair twisted and tied at the nape of her neck. The past, I feel in this moment, is something that parents dangle in front of their children, something hoarded and valuable that we can never touch. They pretend to share, pulling out the old albums at Christmas time, but under their breath they are saying, "This is what I had before I had you." Burned out, boarded up. I was my mother's only living child. She told me that when the twins were stillborn, they were so pretty the nurses cried. They were like china dolls, she said, not the froggy fetuses you see in pictures. Little perfect girls. 4 perfect hands, teeth like grains of salt. Before they were taken away, she held them in her hands, and she said she could feel their goodness and their love, and she knew they would never leave her. The nurses couldn't understand her stoicism, but then, she said, the nurses